In today's video I will be flying, falling, fighting and generally failing for your viewing pleasure. I'm landing at a specific Fortnite location 50 times, it's a new channel and it's the first Fortnite 50 drop video. Credit goes to Luke the Notable, who not only came up with the video idea but is also one of the main YouTubers who inspired me to start a channel a few years ago. So go and subscribe to Luke the Notable, link is in the description. Sadly Luke no longer does 100 Fortnite drops and I miss them so much. I've started this new channel for 50 Fortnite drops, so let's get started at the Citadel. The Citadel is on the northwest of the island. This is my first drop in season 4, so it doesn't show up on the map yet, but trust me, that's where it is. For the first few games I landed at the highest point of the main building. It usually has a gun and a chest and 2 zip lines to get down. I had an encounter with some angry guy. He just needed to cool down, so I left him to it and explored the rest of the castle. There's a flagpole there that gives you great loot. I didn't know and kept on running. Just one kill and the storm was telling me it's time to leave. Later I'll tell you all about the options for leaving the Citadel, but first I need to retake my motorbike test. Anyone else notice that the motorbike seemed possessed and seemed to park themselves? Weird. Final 3 in the first game, almost gave this guy a fiery headache, but he rudely moved at the last second. Last 2, the Fortnite gods were on my side, helping me jump over a rocket which surely would have sealed my fate.
Put it in reverse!
Now tell me if I'm alone with this, but when it gets to the final circle I have a personal challenge to try and box the people into the storm. And it actually worked, and guess what? First win of the season, first game. Angry guy was back again for game 2. Look at that health. If you are challenging him, then do get full health and shield and better weapons first. These GEO chests are spread around the Citadel, and later I'll show you the most awesome landing and loot route for the Citadel which you won't want to miss. Until then I have to die a horrible death. I did have a shockwave hammer, but I'll be honest, I didn't know how to use it. Not gonna lie, I'm feeling confident about the next game. Do you remember that I said on the main tower there are zip lines to get down? Sadly I forgot about those. I'm embarrassed to come back and game 4 isn't any better.
Why are you running? Why are you running?
The layout of the Citadel is simple. There's the main building, west, north and east towers, and I found all generally have at least one GEO chest. Game 4 I visited Princess Felicity Fish at the west tower. She kindly offered me a grappler bow, but I couldn't accept. If you break the right floor you can drop down onto a chest and then make your way down to the GEO chest at the bottom. One thing I have noticed quite early on is that there are a reasonable amount of small buildings with chests and things to break, so worth checking those as you leave. Make sure you always close the door to keep the heating, kids. Heating bills are crazy at the moment. It's worth noting that there's multiple campfires surrounding the Citadel, so useful to regain health or warm your hands from when the kids have left the door open. I tested the shockwave hammer on the innocent jogger. She wasn't too pleased and kept on running, but you have to admire that dedication. The hammering continued and I was feeling good getting to the last 2 players, but Xerox.0 reminded me that I'm actually trash. Yeah, 11 kills, you're definitely much better than me. Game 6 I landed at the village. The village sits between the main Citadel building and the west tower. It's where the reboot van is and it's surrounded by 4 wooden buildings. I didn't stay there for long as I felt the need to do something dumb like blow myself up with my own rocket launcher. Considering in game 7 the bus was going straight over the Citadel, the early game was uneventful. I left in a car, there was a bit of a road rage incident with another driver and we settled it the only way we could. I kept on getting an augment signal coming in, but every time I checked nothing was there. Before leaving the scene I remembered to take a picture for insurance purposes, but failed to record the end of the game. In game 8 I landed at the east tower, stood still and got a kill, and then outside I stayed still and got killed. This was a weird one. This was some kind of explosion and it turns out it's the Excalibur rifle. I gotta get me one of those, and I did in game 9, and actually it's a beauty. I think over the 50 drops this is probably my favourite weapon. I'm amazed that I got this second kill with it because moving targets are not really what I'm good at. With 4 kills I was feeling good until someone with a balloon and a tactical pistol changed that. Game 10 I landed at the north of the main building, which although gives you good lines of sight, it isn't the best for quick loot. Often from here you do hear fights at the east tower, so using the zipline it's quick and easy to get involved. This time they came to me and I think perhaps on this occasion it wasn't their best move. With 6 kills I was confident, but I got hammered and trying to get away with the impulse grenades. I just don't think they seem as effective as they once were. Failing to run for my life ended in a painful death by hammer. I landed on this little area at the northwest of the main building. There wasn't much there, so I don't recommend it. Using the zipline I went to the east tower and got 2 quick kills. And then quickly got killed. I gave the impulse grenade another chance and it actually helped me get this kill, so I do take it back. The Hulk then hunted me down and he totally outpowered me, but he is the Hulk. Okay, so time to talk about killing the ageless boss. If you want the challenge, then go ahead and get full health and shield and the best weapons you can, including the impulse hammer. This gives you the best chance, but you might still need to disengage to recover health and return to finish him off. Me, it makes more sense to let others do the work and then jump in to steal the kill. Don't judge me, I'm weak. When collecting the spoils of my second win, the Excalibur rifle got me again. Totally not sure what this guy was doing, but then, if I'm honest, I never know what I'm doing either. I don't want to talk about Game 15. Games 16, 17 and 18 were duos with Apollo plays.
I'm useless without my balloons. I'm back, baby! I got my balloons! We're back, baby! We're back in business!
Apollo carried me in all 3 games and is great at Fortnite. Please go and subscribe to him, his link is in the description. I died and in this game Apollo had 5 kills already and dominated from the air.
Okay, got him. Another one dead. He's not even gonna do where I am, you know. This is what it's come down to. We were due to play more than 3 games, but I messed up my settings somehow and I just couldn't get them sorted out, so we only managed 3 games, and to be honest we didn't do that great, mainly because I wasn't doing anything, I was messing about with my settings. Back to solos in game 19 and back to the killing. Enemies with balloons in previous games killed me easily, but with this one I did it for him. On the plus side though, it counts towards earning explosive expert, so I'll take that. Game 20 was going really well. I got a few kills, even the wildlife didn't stand a chance, but I found myself a rocket launcher, and you know what's going to happen next. Landed at the east tower in game 21 and got a nice quick kill to begin with. This imposter entered my domain and he had to get hammered, and my expert car driving skills got another with ease. I mentioned before I was going to practice my motorbike riding, and I did, but I still ride it like a drunken hyena. I'm not gonna lie, I just couldn't stop laughing at this one. What the heck was he thinking?
It was at this moment he knew. He messed up.
You know, travelling around the map is so much easier with a shockwave hammer, as it allows you to get involved in other players' disputes. Is that wrong? 5 kills and my settings still aren't right. I only died as I felt it was timing the video for a totally unnecessary dance break. Can the shockwave hammer kill someone through their box? It appears not. The east tower is one of my favourite places to drop, as it is quite quiet, but often you do get 1 or 2 players dropping there with you. I got a couple of quick and easy kills, and I would have got a third if I'd been just a bit quicker. Game 24 was another land at the east tower with 2 quick kills, and in case you didn't know, you still can't kill a player through their box with the shockwave hammer. There are no words for what I was trying to do in game 25. Game 26 I had to receive a parcel at the door and I got delivered to my maker. Landing at the east tower again, I used my hide and seek skills to get this kill. It was so funny, you didn't know what was going on. Now, I really don't like to ask, but if you are enjoying this content, could you please use my supporter creator code NoMoreNoobie in the item shop? I would really appreciate it, and it does help a lot. I generally leave the East Tower in the truck outside and make my way to Anvil Square using my unofficial parking space here. If you want to use it and I'm not already there, then go for it. I get a couple more quick kills, taking me to 5, which means I could beat my highest kill game so far in this 50 drop video, which was 6 kills in game 10. I got to 7 kills and the final 2. I played this completely wrong though. I was so focused on using my rocket launcher instead of the other weapons, and if this wall had have built, it could have been a totally different ending. Instead, I was shotgun back to the lobby. Game 28, no kills, let's move on. Game 29, do you ever re-watch your games and wonder what the heck you were thinking? This is one of them. For some reason, Game 30 doesn't even exist. Actually, it seems I do have Game 30 after all. I changed the skin to Agent Jones, sorted the augmentation, and my confidence grew, getting a few kills straight off. For some reason, I do some unnecessary hammer hits, and this time it led to my death. Game 31, I tried killing with an explosive bow. I failed. In the lobby, did you know you can slide into players, knocking them off the island? Weirdly, this is really therapeutic to me. Is that weird? Game 32, it seems like I just let myself get killed. Game 33, I had 4 kills and 4th is where I came. Next game, I landed at the North Tower. I found if you land at the top and work down, you can be quite efficient with your looting, and there's a GEO chest at the bottom. From the North Tower or the Citadel generally, you have various options where you could go. You could go north, and there's often fighting there. For high mats, destroy the wood at the building at the far west. For more GEO chests, go to the Citadel or take the boat to Anvil Square. If you head south from the North Tower, follow the tracks hitting things as you go past, you'll find a small building with more chests, shield barrels and a boat for you to leave when you're ready. On this occasion I decided to use the boat and go back to complete a quest at the Citadel, and in case you wondered, above the waterfall there is usually a chest and some loot there. And above that you can come out at the base of the main Citadel building. Making my way across the map, I saw some loot in the distance. What I didn't see was there was an AFK player. I helped her back to the lobby. Clearly she couldn't find the right button. This guy was trying to peacefully heal, but I couldn't allow that to happen. The same as I couldn't be allowed to build up on this player. Now's a good time as any to talk about the ways to leave the Citadel. The East Tower has a truck. The North Tower has a boat just in this building nearby. The West Tower has a truck just there, and then at the main entrance you've got either motorbikes or a car. Obviously you could use a wild boar or just use the shockwave hammer if you prefer. Game 36, I got the DQ smash from the vending machine and I tried to use it on the ageless boss. It seemed to take about 2 hours to actually do anything, and to be honest I saw it going totally different in my head. Time for some more knocking players off of the island. Started game 37 with a GEO chest and went for the loot from the flagpole. While you're waiting, just hit everything you can just to maximise the opportunity for mats. I saw another player got the ageless boss quite low, so I went in to finish the job. He kindly left the mythic hammer and the Excalibur rifle, but it seems that I forgot to pick them up. To be honest, I don't think it would have made any difference with my impending doom. The Christmas bus dropped me off near the East Tower again. Went inside, a confused looking soccer skin knocked through the wall, but it's alright, she didn't stay for long. Another player came to say hi, and I'm actually quite impressed with this move. I wish I could even say that I meant to do it. What happened next is something I'm trying to wipe from my memory. Remember I mentioned the area great for wood mats on the west side of the Citadel? This is it. There's lots of wood stacks like this, so worth spending a bit of time there if you like building up your mats. I travelled a bit but died while failing to use the hammer again. I really need to get some practice with that. Game 40, I spent most of the time running from the storm, and then I encountered this player who had the Deku smash, and I just don't think there's a way of outliving that. A snowball launcher was the method used to kill me in game 41. My failure to build didn't really help, but I don't think it would have made any difference anyway. I used Deku's Smash well for the first kill in game 42, and I got a special Christmas present shortly after, which was perfect because it gave me the energy for a long and drawn out battle with the final player in the game. I felt like I aged about a year because it took forever. I love this clip in game 43. I actually played like I knew what I was doing. Another nice Excalibur kill later on, and then I got ambushed while riding in the ball. I'm sure they were teaming. In case you don't know where the bounty board is at the Citadel, it's just outside the main entrance. I'm really proud of this Excalibur kill. Going back into the Citadel, I heard some commotion and the ageless boss had just been killed, so I revenged his death. That's gotta hurt being killed just after all the effort of killing the ageless boss. This time I remembered to take the mythic weapons he left. It didn't make any difference at all, I still died. And speaking of dying, I got 2 more deaths coming your way from Deku's Smash. After nearly 50 drops at the Citadel, I found some good loot routes, and I feel that this one is definitely the best. If you follow this route, you will get a probable 4 GEO chests, 3 normal chests, reasonable mats if you hit items along the way, plenty of ammo, the best weapons, and it ends with transport to travel wherever you want to go if you need it. Make a note of this corridor up here, as we will be going there after opening the next GEO chest. We did get a player interrupt us, but they ran away shortly after I hit her with the hammer. So now build a ramp to the corridor I mentioned earlier, and remember to hit things as you go past. You could get extra loot from the flagpole if you want to, but that takes longer, so trying to show you a quick and easy route for you. Round the corner here there's usually a gun and some things to break, and there's an ammo box just on the floor down here. Run up the stairs, and then what you want to do is break things as you go past, but through these doors you'll find a couple of shield barrels, and so definitely use those if you need to. On the table is a chest, and there's normally a few guns around here as well. And then if you go to the left into the other room, you're going to find some more slurp barrels that you can use again if you need to, and there is also often another chest. Work your way towards the window and there is another GEO chest. Once you've got everything you want from here, you want to kind of jump through this little window and then slowly slide off of here. You won't take any fall damage, and down in this gap through these doors there's another GEO chest. Just grab everything you want, and then what you want to do is just make your way further away from the building. There's various different bits of loot and stuff along the way. You could hit the rocks and stuff as you go as well. Underneath here you can often hear a chest, so you could go down and get that. On this occasion there isn't one, and then all you need to do is head away. I normally hit a lot of these fences and trees before I get into the car or the motorbikes, and that is what I think is the best loot route for the Citadel. If you know of any better ones, then do let me know in the comments. Game 47 had a kill followed quickly by a death. My aim was all over the place in game 48 and I didn't deserve to win that battle. I used Deku's Smash well with 2 kills in game 49 and got to the final 2. Ironically, Deku's Smash was what got me into the final 2, and it was the weapon that actually caused me to stay in second place. Final game of the 50 drops at the Citadel, and I wish I could say it was a good one, but I can't. I got 3 kills but ended up in second place. I don't really appreciate being stared down after my death either. It's rude. Here's some videos to watch next, but before you do, please subscribe for more videos like this and hit the like button if you enjoyed this video. See you in the next one, and thanks for watching.